Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD6. So there's been a new update to the game and the version 38 is finally live. And as you can see with this version there is a new intermediate map called Water Park. There is a new skin for Admiral Brickle and there's also a new boss balloon called Phase. And on top of that, of course, there are new quests, new trophies or items, and some balance changes, bug fixes to the game. So what I'm going to do in this particular video is, rather than going through the entire patch notes as I've done in the past, I'm going to just cover on the balance changes the most important and interesting changes to the towers. And I think those, like the changes that we should really be using, or maybe something that we should be careful not to anymore use as we did in the past. So yeah, I'm gonna show you three main changes to the to three different towers that I think are very interesting and are worth remembering and start using. Now the first thing is gonna be the bomb and the bomb top path. Now for the third upgrade onwards, so really big bombs, now it's gonna have a knockback effect on Bloons. And this effect, it's not very large, it's just little. So if I just get, for example, here a bomb 320 to have a little more attack speed, and I just spawn a ceramic, you can see that every time that the bomb attacks a ceramic, there is a slight push backwards. I know it's very little, so it's very difficult to notice, but that's how it works. Now this knockback is kept throughout the next upgrade. So for the fourth upgrade, now you have the stun and the knockback. So you can see that now this allows you to pretty much permanently stall the balloons in a certain spot. Of course, you still have the weaknesses of the bomb, like the fact that you can't pop black balloons and debris, but still, this is going to be a lot more efficient in the late game because you can stun all the ceramics, that the bomb can target in the piers. You can stun them, and so I believe this is going to be a lot more useful now in the late game. And you can even go for the balloon crash, and with the fifth upgrade now, there is also this knockback happening on mob class balloons. So this is even better. Now you're gonna see this is, I think, way too broken. They might nerf it pretty quickly in the next patches, because this allows you to permanently stall because you have the stun plus the knockback. And now I'm gonna just show you here around 98 how broken it is. Like just a bomb 520, and look at this. All the BFPs and MGs will not be able to push forward, and in the entire round. Now, of course, there is a limit to this. The limit is the amount of pierce, so the amount of balloons you can hit with each bomb and each explosion. So I don't think it's going to be infinite. I think there is a certain cap. I don't really know how much, but there is a cap. And so once you reach that cap and you go past it, then the balloons are going to start be able to push forward, because not all the balloons are going to be stunned and knockback. But yeah, it's super efficient. Look here, this is just around 98, and it's like so useful now to stall. So yeah, definitely we're gonna start using that now in our gameplays. Now another thing I wanted to show you is the tag shooter. Now tag zone once again has been reworked. Now it's gonna do less damage. It has less damage and less pierce, but has more attack speed. And now because of these changes, now the pierce has been halved. Damage has been reduced by 33%. And attack speed has been increased by, I think, 10%, something like that. So now because of this, now for tag zone, going for the 205 path, it's very bad. Like it's only good against single mob class balloons, like around 100, around 80 maybe, but that's it. Like against the vast majority of the rounds where you have multiple balloons, 205 is just super weak, and it's a lot worse than instead the middle cross path. So now remember, for tag zone 025 you have more range and you also have more pierce. Now this is the best cross path, and I'm gonna just show you here, for example, around 78. Actually no, let's go around 80 something, yeah, 84. All right, it's pretty fast. And I'm gonna have here yeah, this amount of life is fine. I'm gonna just count here the pops from the tag zone. Alright, here we go. So you can see around 84, I was able to pop 48.2 thousand balloons, right? 0 to 5 tag zone. Now I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna place it in the exact same spot, top left corner, right? But now I'm gonna get it 205, and you're gonna see that once I reset everything, right, reset the pops around 84 again, it's gonna be good, to pop maybe the mob layer a little bit faster, but then it's gonna struggle a ton when you're gonna have multiple mob clusters at once, or when you're gonna have ceramics. Like look at this, no ceramic is being destroyed, and it's just insane. Look at this, 34.4 thousand in just one round. So this just tells you that 025 it's better than in every single scenario. And of course, if you combine the extra range in Pierce that you get with, for example, the Alchemist, right? An Alchemist like 400 buffing it, a Village giving it more attack speed, giving more Pierce, right? Range, projectile speed, going for the 400 upgrade, right? Making the primary tower even stronger. This makes the 025 even more superior to the 205. So yeah, just remember, after this, it's even more clear that 025 tag zone, it's the way to go. And now another thing I wanted to show you, the last thing actually, is another change that has been done to the tag shooter. In this case, is the ability, is Maelstrom. Now Maelstrom is very interesting, that if you have a 040 Maelstrom and you use the ability, see that the attacks are gonna fly clockwise in this direction, right? See, I'm gonna show you again. So going from top, right, bottom, left, and so forward. Now there has been some changes in pretty much how it lasts and the direction of the blades. Now if you go for the bottom cross path, so 041, and you use the ability, now you can see that it's gonna last a little bit more. It's 0.5 seconds more, so from 3 seconds now it lasts 3.5. And also the blades are gonna now be thrown counterclockwise. See here, it's the other direction, so it's top, left, bottom, right, and so forth. And if you go for the 042, so if you go the other cross path, it's gonna last another 0.5 seconds. So now it's gonna be a total of 4 seconds duration. And therefore now you can, if you go for a Maelstrom strategy, you can definitely go for the bottom cross path, so that now it can last more. Now what is the catch? The fact that now the Maelstrom is going to have less Pierce. So the ability itself has less Pierce. If you go for the top grass path, the blades have now more Pierce, so it's going to last the same 3 seconds. The blades are going to rotate clockwise, but you're going to have more Pierce with each of them. Instead, if you go for the Maelstrom, or you go for the bottom grass path, now the blades are going to rotate counterclockwise, and the ability is going to last more. I haven't really tested it to see exactly like how much difference in terms of DPS you do, so if you do more damage with the bottom cross path or the top, but I believe because of the different direction of the blades and because of the extra duration, another full second, I think it's going for the bottom cross path, it's gonna be better, especially because you have more blades coming out. Like if you spawn here, I don't know, a Bloon, right, you have more blades coming from the center of the tag shooter. And this applies the same to the Super Maelstrom. So the Maelstrom now by itself, the duration is the same as before, and the blades are gonna rotate clockwise, right? And I think this lasts like 9 seconds. If you go for the top grass path, you're gonna have more Pierce until you reach it exactly as before. If you go for the bottom grass path, the blades again are gonna rotate counterclockwise, and they're gonna last more. With the first upgrade, is gonna be an extra 1.5 seconds, so it's gonna be 10.5 seconds total duration. With the second cross path, you're gonna have now a full 12 seconds. So the ability is gonna last 12 seconds. Now because of it, I think that for the Super Maelstrom, even if you don't care about the extra Pierce, the Pierce that you lose, right? But the extra 3 seconds duration makes a ton of difference. And therefore I think that going for the bottom cross path is always best for Maelstrom. Like I haven't done really any testing, but I think that it should be like that. And look here at the duration as well. Like I don't have any reduction in terms of cooldown, but the ability ends, and like after, I don't know, probably 5-6 seconds, I can use it again. So it's almost, you know, a permanent usage. Like here, if I go for the village, 400, I think it reduces, right, the yeah, the reduced ability cooldown. So again, it reduces it, so now it's even less. So you can almost spam it, and yeah, that's why I think that now the extra duration that you get for the Bloons Grass Path is super useful. And that's it, guys. There have been other balance changes to the towers, but I just wanted to show you these 3 because I think are very interesting. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Bye bye.